So, breaking Formula One news from Cadillac F1, and this is big. We've been talking about it since the 20th of August, and before that, we told you the possibilities back on the 18th of July, and it's happened. Cadillac F1 team have agreed terms with Jack Crawford as their number 3 driver. Now, let me tell you, this is a shrewd move from Cadillac and from team boss Graham Loden. Cadillac always wanted an American driver in that car. Obviously, there wasn't a viable option. Graham Loden chose, as we predicted, and as our man on the ground told us he was going to do, he needed to go for experience. So he had to sign Valtteri Bottas, brings the car home in the points, 60% of his races. He had to sign Sergio Perez because he brings the car home in the points, 67% of his races. Seasoned veterans to help build that team. But the longer term view for Cadillac was always to have an American driver in one of those seats. So what could they do? Yes, they had to choose a young driver, a quick driver, a driver with the required amount of super license points that could be the reserve driver in case anything happened to Perez, in case anything happened to Bottas, he could step in and drive the F1 car. Jack Crawford is your man. He has been doing very well in F2. He currently sits second place in F2 right now. He's had wins at Monaco. He's had wins at Baku just recently and wins at Silverstone. He's already on 31 super license points. He was the right choice. And our man on the ground, big thank you to Tubby George, who broke this information to us. Great source, all the way back on the 20th of August. If you want to watch that video, I will put it at the top here and you can click on it and you can see exactly all of our receipts. So Jack Crawford, 20 years old, from North Carolina, quick driver, popular driver in F2. He's a sponsor's dream, by the way. Talks incredibly eloquently. He brings a lot of sponsorship with him to the team. But I think it's the right move for Cadillac because what they need to do is they need to groom their young drivers. If we look at what's happened with Kimi Antonelli, his season's been not fantastic. Chucked in a Formula One car, probably too soon over at Mercedes. But when you see the likes of people like George Russell who go and cut their teeth at Williams before they get into a top team, it works well. So Cadillac have done the right thing. They need to build their team effectively and as quickly as they can. Hence why they need 2 experienced drivers for the first and second season in Formula One. But all that time, they are literally giving Jack Crawford the experience he needs to step in to one of those number 1 drives. And he's only 20 years old. So even if Perez and Bottas are running the ship for the next 2 years, Crawford is a sponge. He is learning everything about Formula One. So when the car gets better and when Cadillac's team are running like a finely oiled machine, plus, dare I say it, their own power unit, because we all know Cadillac in 2026 are going to be running the Ferrari power unit, but their goal is to have an American power unit, a Cadillac power unit in that car. It seems like the fastest way to achieve the team's goal of having an all-American team, all-American power unit, all-American driver, and to be competitive on the grid. Nobody, no team on the planet is good their first season in Formula One. So using the experience of Perez and Bottas is the right move, picking up the 1s and 2 points, but at the same time developing their American driver who is the future of the team. So that's why this news is so important. It's not just about filling the reserve driver role within that Cadillac team. It's about the future of Cadillac. It's the future of their team, and they are putting their eggs in the Jack Crawford basket. He's quick, he's 20 years old, he's all American, and he's proven himself in F2 this year to be a solid driver, solid competitor, but more importantly than anything, he will have the required amount of super license points to step in should anything happen to Perez, should anything happen to Bottas. Jack Crawford is able to step in and drive that car. And I know we were talking about Colton Herta as an option. Well, Colton Herta still might be an option for the future because Colton Herta is going to be in F2 next year to try and get the required super license points. He wants to race in F1, and I'm sure he wants to race for Cadillac. But he hasn't got the right amount of super license points. So he can't step in if Bottas or Perez have an accident or something goes wrong. So he can't really be the number 3 driver. He can still be part of the Cadillac camp. He can still do some testing, and he can still do some FP1 appearances to help build up his super license points. But he's behind Crawford in that regard. So Jack Crawford is the real, only and best option for Cadillac. Terms have been agreed. The announcement will come shortly, maybe as soon as Singapore. But thank you very much to all of our sources. Tubby George, you're a legend. Keep the information coming. We love you here on the channel, and don't worry, your identity will always be safe. But don't forget to go and check out our other Cadillac videos. We do have the receipts. We called this on the 20th of August when we announced the Bottas signing, and if you go back all the way back to the 18th of July, you will see our videos where we called it then as well. So thank you everyone for watching. Here's your breaking news. Cadillac F1, big news from then today. I will be back tonight at 7:30. Please smash a like on the video, hit the notify bell button, because honestly it makes a huge difference to the channel, and I will see you tonight at 7:30 for the latest F1 news. Ta-ta.